morning everybody, welcome to another video, and it's another road bike video. So today we are riding from Figueres, which is about 2 hours north of Barcelona by train, and we're gonna do two big climbs in the Girona area, Mare del Mont and Rocacorba. Here we are with Jordi, and today we are on some pretty special bikes. We can kind of define them as a little bit of a midlife crisis, since we are all in our 40s. So what we do is basically we have old school Italian steel frames from the 90s, which are built with modern components. So Jordi has a beautiful Pinarello, I'm on a Racine, and some guys there in front, if we ever catch up with them, are riding some pretty special bikes. So the weather is pretty crappy. I was about to say another word, but we're gonna try and make the best out of the day. So we're getting closer to our first climb of the day. There's not much to say at this point in the ride other than it's really windy and we're kind of on a big road. But there you can already see Mare del Mont looming in the distance. So I'm gonna see you when we get there. All right, so here we are. We just turned off the main road into the first climb of the day. Just want to introduce you to our super special guest for today, Mr. Davide, also known as Fraze and Wheelworks. He is one of the finest wheel builders in the world, I would dare to say. He didn't build my wheels today.
In the world of laziness?
In the world of laziness? I don't think so. Davide, what are we gonna do today?
Surviving.
Surviving. It's not true, he's super strong. And he's also on a one-by bike, just because. So, we're gonna head up to Mare de Deu now. It's 13 Ks, almost 1,000 meters. It's pretty chilly here at the bottom. It's gonna be real interesting once we get done. So guys, I was talking about midlife crisis bikes, and here is a fine example. Here is a full titanium 1992 Moser. Maro, do you want to tell us a little bit something about this bike?
It's quite rare, and basically it's my second time on this bike, so let's see how it's going here. Uphill right now.
So he found this frame from a guy on Facebook. He bought it, he got it completely restored and repainted in Italy, and then he built it up, and it's almost a little more than 7 kilos. It has carbon wheels from Davide, tubeless. It's a beast. So he was already fast uphill. Let's see with this thing. I'm already scared. So the first part of the climb is really fast and rolling. You really don't feel the punch yet, but it's gonna come. No worries. Now it's serious, and there's no turning back. It's gonna be a series of steep ramps in sequence right to the top. So here we are. Now it's getting serious again. 14%. Davide has kindly stayed with me. I had a little mechanical, a little drop chain, and Davide is chatting, super relaxed. I'm not, I'm dying, but it's good. I'm a good listener. He has a lot of stories to tell. It's all good. Here we are. This is the most scenic part of the climb. We can see all the way towards the valley here. We can probably see our next destination, which is Rocacorba. Now it's a little rest with a few flat sections, and then we're gonna hit the last few steep ramps up to the monastery of Mare del Mont, which you can see probably up above there. And another little mechanical, just to drop the chain in a steep switchback, and fell to my ass. So final push, we are hovering between 8 and 10% and more, but the view is just beautiful from here. You can see Lake Banyoles, you can see Rocacorba, and then you can see straight up last few hundred meters of climb. I'm pretty sure that's Girona down there, and you can see as far as the sea. Too bad the day is not really perfect, but hey, it's still pretty, right? Look at this. That's down there is where we came from, and a few more minutes of suffering and I will be there. Definitely a fast dude passing us, somebody from Team Quebec. Definitely not struggling as much as I was struggling. Final straight, here we can look towards the north. What a landscape. Wow, the mountains there in the back, and that's France over there. Sweet. As you can see, it's a super popular cycling destination. Lots of riders have already been up, and we're just getting there. And here we are. First climb of the day done, Mare del Mont. Here's the monastery, and the decision is to go for a beer here at the bar. And here is Juan, suggesting as usual to like and subscribe, right? Exactly. Thanks, Juan. So here's a full overview on our midlife crisis bike. We got my Racine, Juan's Moser steel, Fede's Moser in titanium. Of course, he has the fanciest one. And then Jordi's Pinarello. So, you know, when you become 40, some people just buy a roadster or a fast car. We bought bikes from the 90s, and then we threw a lot of money at building them. And here's the view towards the other side. And we got Rocacorba, which is right here, and that's where we're going next. But first we're gonna have a beer. Okay, let's start the descent, and then we'll head to Rocacorba. And a nice little beer break here, which worked really well. So we came down from Mare del Mont into this little village here, and now we're heading to Rocacorba, and hopefully to some lunch because I'm already hungry. But first, yeah, we got another massive climb to make, so it's gonna be interesting. But it's getting warmer finally, so should be real good. I'm not too worried. Well, I am worried in reality, but not too worried. But look at this. So you can see Rocacorba there in the distance. Just green fields and nice little roads. Here we are trying to get to Rocacorba. It's a little draining. It's flat and up and flat, and the road is kind of big, and they're all a little tired from the first climb, so I I guess we're gonna try and find something to eat, but just look at the bright side of it. We're on our bikes. Everyone wanted to take a break, so we are here by the lake in Banyoles, and they got a super handy bike rack. This is a good example of how bike friendly this area is. Ideal before Rocacorba, bravas and beers by the lake. Exactly what you need before a big climb. Big old octopus leg, or some fish, Davide, and more fish, or hummus. We're getting closer to Rocacorba, and everybody's silent. It seems like I lit the fire, and now the fire is burning. And there's one man going ahead, Federico Merlo, on his titanium Moser. And I'm going to be back here, as usual. So here you can see the signs. The next kilometer is a 10.5% average. So definitely no joke. I told you this was gonna be hard. Really hard. So we can see the top from here, but it's 10%, almost regular, 10, 11, 12, and we have 300 more elevation meters to go. So at this point it's just about survival. So here we are, less than 800 meters to go. 13 kilometers done, almost at 1,000 meters. This has been quite hard, I'm not gonna lie, but beautiful view, of course, because why would you come here if not for a great view and a great climb, a great challenge. So let's see how fast the boys were up there, the fast boys. I am trying my best, and then we'll head on to Girona. Final corner of Rocacorba with a view, and here we go. We can already see the reward. That's where we were having lunch before, Lake Banyoles, and here are the last few meters. The final push to Rocacorba. Really, really hard. Yeah.
A la reja, ¿eh?
Trampita. No.
And here it is, the world famous Rocacorba. Here's the parasailing trampoline, the view with Lake Banyoles, and this is the crew, and that's the finish line. If they tell you you have to go until the gate, don't believe them. That is the finish right there. Don't stop there, you're done. So here we go. There is a nice lady that's gonna get us a beer. If you're climbing Rocacorba and you fancy a drink, you can stop here. It's €2 for a drink, and she has PayPal and a beautiful garden. Gracias. All right, here we go. we just rode into a concert, apparently.
Frank Sinatra, eh?
Now they're gonna play some Frank Sinatra. And here we are in Girona. Pretty glad we are not doing the extra loop because it really looks like it's gonna rain heavily. Just like that, we're back in Barcelona. Took an easy train out of Girona, and now we're heading straight to pizza because it's been a long, epic day. And even though we didn't get to do all the climbs we were planning on doing, it was still a great day of cycling. So much deserved pizza waiting for us. Mike inside and... Alright everybody, another big day out. We left early in the morning. Gonna be back home quite late, but it was well worth it. We went to Figueres by train, climbed Mare del Mont, Rocacorba, got to Girona, came back here by train to Barcelona, had pizza. Another great day on the bike. If you want to know more about the route, check out the commute link in my description. And if you want to know more about Venividi, my cycling club, also check out their Instagram in the video description. And I will see you next time. Have a good night.